Hi folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. I'm here today with Russ Eddy, and Russ and I became friends through fishing, and through the years we've gone on so many fishing expositions together. It's been unbelievable. And Russ, you know, I told you some things that I wanted to talk about today, but I'm going to bring up some other topics that you're not prepared for sure.
Terrific.
So, but first of all, I did another show where I talked about the fact that you and I had gone muskie fishing, and you took me in your canoe, and within 10 minutes I had a fish. But that day, as we look back on it, you said it recently. You said, "What a wonderful day that was." So I want you to tell everybody why that was wonderful, because for us, fishing might mean a little bit different than a lot of people listening.
Well, thanks for having me back, Don. And we've been lucky to get back together to reconnect and have a few fishing adventures recently. And boy, that was a special day. It's not often that you go out and you tangle with a muskie and catch it and release it successfully on your first encounter of the day, let alone any encounter. Often you have many encounters and you don't catch and release one. And we were recording, so there was a little more pressure. So if you guys want to see that video, it's up there somewhere. But
it's on Up North NY YouTube channel, and it's free. And
so catching the fish for me is not the big deal. On that day, it was very nice because we did catch it early, right in the beginning of that adventure, and we got it recorded. And it was really special. And then after that, though, we had encounters with, 6, 7, maybe 8. I lost count because we were really catching a lot of bass. But in between the bass, there were musky follows and there were musky moves. And it was really, really exciting. And because we had caught one early, that adrenaline and that anticipation was palpable. You could feel it with every single cast. And we were out there for hours, but every single cast, both you and I, here's what happens. When you catch that muskie early, every cast becomes an act of faith and belief. And when that lure splashes, you just wait for the explosion. And while we didn't get it, the anticipation was just crazy. And you would get follows, and I'd see wakes behind.
You'd see the wakes. You got great eyes, and you'd say, "There's one behind it, there's one behind it." And you'd see the wake and the water being pushed as it was coming towards us.
And then when you see the fish right beside the boat, or as it approaches, because you see wake first and you do not see fish. But as the wake approaches, you often see the fish arrive and appear almost like a ghost from below. I mean, there's no fish, there's a wake, and then all of a sudden there's this massive fish. And I'm telling you, a couple of those fish were just enormous.
I know.
So it was a thrill. It was absolutely thrilling.
But you've told me that it used to be you had so much pressure within you to catch the fish. And now if you just see it, you're just as happy.
Muskies are hard to catch. And as a rookie and early on in my career, Dave Swanson did everything, and Wild Bill Losey, rest his soul, they taught me how to musky fish. And early on, it was a big struggle. It was a struggle for me to cast right. It was a struggle for me. Well, it was a struggle in frustration and dealing with my own frustrations because they're so hard to catch. And when I did catch one, it became everything, and I just wanted to catch another one. And I didn't appreciate the encounters, the many, many encounters that I had where I did not catch one. And over the years, it helps that I've caught enough. It helps a lot that I've caught enough. But it also helps me to reframe my perspective and just have a profound appreciation for the muskies that live right in our neighborhoods, in our rivers, and the fact that we can go out and encounter them the way we do. And we haven't even gotten into the details of how those encounters occur, but I guess that's another show.
Yeah, we'll make it another show. So until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner and Russ Eddy with the North Country Fishing Report.